Ferraris are the stuff that make fantasies come true. These Italian supercars push the limits of performance and create commotion wherever they go because of their speed, seductiveness, and high level of exclusivity. Even while the centrally shaped Roma Coupe has the most reasonable price, it is still far too pricey for the vast majority of individuals. After that comes the mid-engine F8 Tributo and Spider supercars, followed by the V12-powered 812 Superfast and GTS. Things can only get better from here. There is a possibility that purists may be astonished to learn that Ferrari has also introduced an SUV called the Purosangue. Let's check the limited car collection by Ferraris. Number 10, 2016 Ferrari F12 Berlinetta is the latest model. The metal melting area that comes from that extremely operatic engine is priceless, even though it costs more than a home. The Ferrari F12 Berlinetta is a supercar from Italy that fulfills every expectation imaginable. The power comes from a 6.3-liter V12 engine that produces 730 horsepower and is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automated transmission and rear-wheel drive. Despite all that power, the F12 Berlinetta is one of the more comfortable cars that Ferrari has ever produced, which makes it ideal for use daily. The F12 TEF is the pinnacle of performance, boasting 769 horsepower and aerodynamic upgrades that improve downforce. Number 9. Ferrari F430 2010 model year. The Ferrari F430 Coupe and the drop-top Spider are both fantastic automobiles, but the more extreme Scuderia variants, the 430 Scuderia and the 430 Scuderia Spider 16M, respectively, are even more impressive. They are even quicker in a straight line because they have 503 horsepower, which is 20 more than the F430, and because they have shed more than 200 pounds. The best part is that the suspension adjustment is completely original, which makes what we already thought was the best driving car much better. Number 8. 2016 Ferrari F model year. The Ferrari FF follows the company's long-standing practice of including at least one unusual and frequently large four-seater in its roster of vehicles. Its shooting brake body, sometimes known as a two-door wagon, is a first for Ferrari and offers ample space for 4 persons and some luggage, provided that the luggage is properly installed. The FF is the world's quickest vehicle for transporting groceries because of its combination of a 6.3-liter V12 engine producing 651 horsepower, a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive as standard equipment. Unfortunately, at close to $300,000, it is also the most expensive option. Number 7. Introducing the 2020 Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. Although Ferrari is best known for producing high-performance sports vehicles, the business is also very skilled in the production of grand touring automobiles that are both powerful and luxurious. Their experience in this market is demonstrated by the GTC4 Lusso and GTC4 Lusso T models for the year 2020. The GTC4 Lusso is equipped with an enormously potent V12 and all-wheel drive, but the GTC4 Lusso T features a turbocharged version of the smaller V8 engine that is nonetheless quite potent and uses rear-wheel drive. Both are essentially nearly identical 2+2 coupes, which denotes that they have space for 4 people, but only 2 doors. Because this is the only family-friendly Ferrari that the Italian automaker currently produces, it is now the only option available. The Lusso V12's top speed of 208 miles per hour is evidence that the GTC4 Lusso's performance has not been negatively impacted by the inclusion of the 2 extra seats. This Ferrari is ferociously quick, but in addition to that, it is also civilized and comfortable to ride in. Number 6. 2015 model year of the Ferrari LaFerrari. Exotic sports cars are a tier above regular sports cars, but even they aren't as impressive as the LaFerrari. Its 789 horsepower V12 receives an additional 161 horsepower boost from an electric motor. That's right, it's a hybrid, which enables it to accelerate like a Bugatti Veyron while achieving reasonably decent fuel economy. The LaFerrari is much more attractive than its predecessor, the Enzo, and it is designed to resemble a ground-based fighter jet. Given the staggering cost of it, the interior was designed just for the person who owns it, as it should have been. Number 5. The 2020 Ferrari 488 Pista. The Ferrari 488 Pista, set to debut in 2020, is the supercar that dreams are made of. This self-assured Italian person sticks out from the crowd thanks to their broad shoulders, bulging fenders, and gracefully arched roof. Its cabin is unexpectedly roomy, affording more space than one would generally find in a sports car with only 2 doors. In terms of its overall performance, the Ferrari 488 provides the kind of power and poise that one would anticipate from a vehicle with the illustrious Ferrari label. It takes less than 3 seconds to go from a complete stop to 60 miles per hour, and has a level of dexterity that is unmatched when it comes to navigating turns and barreling down straightaways. If you have the financial means, purchasing this Ferrari is comparable to purchasing a home in the suburbs. But if you do have the funds, purchasing this Ferrari will thrill and excite you. Number 4. Fiorano edition of the 2012 Ferrari 599 GTB. The aluminum construction of Ferrari's most costly offering, the front-engine 599, a thrilling V12 engine, and a driving experience that makes the price tag feel like a bargain combined to produce the 599 Ferrari's most expensive product. Its outside appearance is divisive, but to fully understand it, you need to view it in person. The already amazing combination of performance and sophistication is made even more impressive by the new, more extreme GTO model that was released for the 2011 model year. This model benefits from a lighter diet, more power, and enhanced reflexes. Number 3. 2017 model year of the Ferrari California T. The Ferrari California T marks the company's return to the use of forced induction. But if the previous turbo Ferrari, the F40, was a beast, the T is much more subdued. It is the most comfortable model in the Ferrari lineup and was developed for simplicity of use daily. In fact, it even has a cup holder. The T is plenty swift and nimble and is powered by a 552 horsepower 3.9-liter V8 that is connected to a 7-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission. However, the driving experience is not as satisfying as the mid-engine 488. Although the T is technically a 2+2, the back seat is more convenient for carrying luggage because the roof folds down into the upper part of the trunk. Number 2. Ferrari SF90 2024 model year. It's possible that when you think of a plug-in hybrid, a picture of eco-warriors driving slowly in the right lane while desperately attempting to eke out 1 more mile per gallon pops into your head. But what if we told you that there is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV, Ferrari that is capable of reaching 60 miles per hour in the same amount of time that it takes the driver of a Toyota Prius Prime to buckle their seatbelt? Both the 2024 SF90 Stradale and the 2024 SF90 Spider are examples of hypercars and not hypermilers. A twin-turbo V8 and 3 electric motors make up their 986-step power plant, which is hidden beneath the distinctive exterior of these vehicles. The new SF90 XZ edition has everything dialed up to 1016 horsepower and boasts even more cutting-edge technology and aerodynamics to enhance lap times. Additionally, it has even more advanced technology. The luxury interior of the SF90 is adorned with pleasantly scented leather, high-quality trim, and a straightforward control scheme that places everything the driver could need right at his or her fingertips. Unfortunately, with a starting price of $500,000, this vehicle is priced in the same stratosphere as Ferraris, meaning that it is out of reach for all but the wealthiest and most well-connected consumers. Number 1. 2024 Ferrari Roma. Following in the footsteps of the now-retired GTC4 Lusso T, Ferrari has introduced the Roma, the company's first-ever V8-powered front-engine coupe. It makes effective use of a rear-mounted 8-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission and a twin-turbo V8 engine that produces a combined 612 horsepower. Its engine howls up to its red line of 7,500 revolutions per minute. A virtually entirely digital user interface can be accessed within the cabin while the driver is seated in the driver's seat. The interior of the Roma has an unexpectedly open and airy feel about it, even though the back seats are only really there in name rather than in practice, while the Roma does have rear seats. This Ferrari, which costs $250,000, has hundreds of prancing horses that will cause butterflies to appear in your stomach. So this is the end of our today's video. If you like it, kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.